Should a homeowner be present when the buyer is doing a walkthrough of their home? Though every situation is unique, I would say most of the time it is not advisable for a homeowner to be present when a buyer is looking at their house. A couple of reasons. Number one, when a buyer comes into your house, they want to be able to express themselves, take their time, get a good feel for the place, to be able to communicate to their agent and their family on what they're thinking and give them ideas. When a seller is present, it's very hard for a buyer to do that because they feel like they don't want to say something that offends the seller, or they feel like they have to be in and out quickly because they're disturbing the seller. And another reason why it's preferable that a seller is not there when showing the house to a potential buyer is because sometimes buyers feel okay to ask the seller a question and the seller feels obligated to answer it, whereas we would prefer that question to be directed to a professional realtor because we know how to handle every situation that comes up. Just to give you an example, recently had a situation where we were showing a property to my buyer and the homeowner insisted on showing the house to us because she knew it better than anyone else. The owner boasted about the bars on her windows that she just installed around the windows, and the buyer asked, "Why did you do that?" And the seller said, "Well, there was a lot of break-ins in the neighborhood recently, so I just wanted to feel extra secure." So that ultimately scared off the buyer, and the buyer decided not to move forward. So for situations like that, it's best for an agent to handle any kind of questions that come up, and for the seller not to be involved in any kind of conversations until we get to the closing.